Because I went to the judge like 3 times complaining about inefficiency with my lawyers. Because they was just dumbing out.
Diddy is grabbing headlines again, and this time it's for all the wrong reasons. Now, if you're not living under a rock, you probably heard about the new lawsuit that Diddy is currently dealing with. And let me tell you, it covers a lot of ground. It talks about his rumored wild FOs, his son getting involved in some not-so-great activities, and an alleged shooting involving someone named G. We all know that Puff Daddy has a track record of getting into trouble for doing illegal things. Besides the alleged shooting mentioned in the lawsuit, one of the major controversies people discuss is a shooting back in 1999. After days of jury deliberations, the focus seems to be on gun possession and bribery charges against Sean "Puffy" Combs. Despite the focus on these charges, he managed to avoid being charged for the actual crime. And guess what's making headlines now? Rapper Shyne is claiming he didn't actually commit the shooting he was convicted for. He's allegedly pointing the finger at P Diddy as the real shooter. And there's even leaked footage supporting this claim, bringing the whole incident back into the spotlight.
I had nothing to do with a shooting that night in the nightclub.
And he spills the beans on how Diddy was indeed responsible for the 1999 shooting, and he's got receipts to prove it. So, what exactly did he say? Well, you better buckle up because what's coming is seriously mind-blowing. On December 28, 1999, Sean "Puffy" Combs and his then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, were celebrating the up-and-coming album release of Shyne, also known as Jamal Barrow. The celebration took place at Club New York in Midtown. However, the night turned chaotic when Combs accidentally bumped into a club patron, Matthew Allen, also known as Scar, leading to a series of events that culminated in gunfire. In the midst of the chaos, Combs and Lopez found themselves in cuffs, arrested as they made a hasty exit in a Lincoln Navigator, concealing a gun in the trunk. While Lopez quickly got a clean chit, Combs, despite eyewitness accounts linking him to the weapon and his chauffeur spilling the beans about bribery, managed to dodge the legal bullet. Thanks to his powerhouse legal squad featuring legendary Johnny Cochran, Combs walked away unscathed. The defense argued that it was absurd to think Combs, accompanied by the famous actress Jennifer Lopez, would carry a loaded gun. In the aftermath, Shyne faced the legal consequences, serving nearly 9 years for assault, gun possession, and reckless endangerment. Shyne was really mad about this, and he claimed that Combs had betrayed him to protect himself. Following his acquittal, Combs changed his name to P Diddy, hoping to move on from the incident. The saga lingered through music, with Shyne releasing tracks addressing the situation and even inspiring a Law & Order episode titled 3 Dog Night. Shyne eventually tasted freedom in 2009 and shifted gears into politics. In a jaw-dropping twist, Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, claimed that the music mogul did play a role in getting Shyne convicted for the notorious 1999 New York City club shooting.
They came to Shyne and they asked Shyne for 20 racks because they had somebody that was going to make.
In a startling revelation, Gene claimed that Puffy and J-Lo didn't just leave the Club New York incident to chance. According to him, they approached Shyne and bribed him for a cool $20,000 to secure a clean getaway from the charges looming over them. The plot thickens as Gene spills the beans that they had a secret weapon, someone with the power to magically make all their legal troubles vanish into thin air. And who spilled the tea on this clandestine negotiation? None other than Diddy's bodyguard, the mysterious Anthony Jones, aka Wolf. And just recently, Natanya Rubin, the brave soul who endured a gunshot to the face during the notorious 1999 New York nightclub incident, is dropping bombshell allegations. Brace yourselves, because she claims that it wasn't Shyne, but the one and only Diddy who pulled the trigger. This revelation comes hot on the heels of a lawsuit by producer Lil Rod accusing Diddy of mistreatment. According to her, when chaos erupted at Club New York, shots were fired, chaos ensued, and 3 people, including Natanya, were left nursing injuries. Now she's the lady who took a bullet to the face that fateful night. And she isn't mincing words. She's pointing fingers directly at Diddy as the trigger-happy culprit. This isn't a sudden revelation. Natanya has been singing this tune since day one, telling anyone who'd listen, even the medical team that operated on her post-shooting. But hold on, there's more. Natanya isn't just accusing Diddy of firing shots. She's insinuating that he might have pulled some strings and wiped clean any evidence that could have nailed him. It's the classic money talk scenario, with Natanya alleging that Diddy used his fortune to hush witnesses and cover his tracks. And she's not just spilling tea. She's serving piping hot facts straight from the operating table. Natanya claims that even the surgeon who stitched her up spilled the beans during her anesthesia-induced haze. She claims that she was loud and clear about Puffy being the one who shot her. Natanya is adamant that everyone knew about Diddy's questionable actions, yet he allegedly orchestrated a massive cover-up plan. According to her, Diddy silenced the club bouncer and made sure any potential video evidence that could have revealed the truth was buried. In the same video, Natanya claimed that she received $1.8 million from Combs as compensation. She also revealed that he flattened her car tires multiple times to intimidate her. Natanya further claimed that Diddy allegedly bribed witnesses to testify against Shyne, presumably to divert blame away from himself. Gene Deal also claimed that Diddy encouraged witnesses brought to him to testify against Shyne, creating an atmosphere of comfort for them. According to Deal, these witnesses were unknown to the district attorney before, as they approached Bad Boy Security and others with their statements. Some of these statements were against Shyne.
So they were giving them the DA's and the lawyer's card and tell them to go make a statement.
Due to the shooting incident, Shyne faced serious charges, including attempted crime, assault, reckless endangerment, and weapon possession. On the other hand, Diddy, initially accused of firing a gun, was confronted with weapon possession charges related to having a firearm in his car after the incident. The cases went to trial separately in 2001, sparking criticism as many believe Diddy didn't use his influential lawyers for Shyne's case, deeming it unfair. Shyne began serving his sentence in a maximum security prison in Dannemora, New York, where he severed ties with Sean Combs and was released from his contract with Bad Boy Entertainment. Despite initial setbacks, Shyne's rap career took an unexpected turn when record labels reached out to him around 2004 while he was in prison. In 2004, he signed a lucrative $3 million contract with Def Jam Records. On August 10, 2004, Shyne released his second studio album, Godfather Buried Alive, featuring 13 tracks. Notably, one track was recorded over the phone from jail. The album, including a diss track in response to 50 Cent, debuted at number 3 on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart, selling 158,000 copies in its first week. This achievement marks Shyne as only the second rapper after Tupac to have an album debut at the top 10 of the Billboard 200 while in prison. However, Shyne faced a setback in May 2005 when a Brooklyn court froze profits from his latest album due to the Son of Sam law, preventing criminals from profiting from their crimes. A year later, Shyne challenged New York's application of the law, arguing that allowing him to make deals with music producers could lead to higher settlements for victims. Shyne's relationship with Diddy had soured after the Club New York incident, with Shyne frequently expressing a sense of betrayal. Nevertheless, in a surprising turn of events, the two reconciled years later. Shyne shared on the Drink Champ show that his perspective on the situation had shifted, acknowledging the pressure Diddy faced from lawyers aiming for a not guilty verdict at the expense of Shyne. Despite the traumatic experience, Shyne forgave Diddy. In a 2012 interview, Shyne revealed that Diddy apologized for how he handled the situation, expressing regret over succumbing to pressure from lawyers.
You know, I blame it more on the lawyers that were advising him
to separate the case
than him. Because his lawyers were there, to secure a not guilty verdict by any means.
The reconciliation extended to a joint performance on stage. Fans have been puzzled about Shyne's reconciliation with Diddy after spending years in jail. Some speculate that the recent revelations about the Club New York incident might be surfacing due to Diddy's declining power, especially following legal issues with Cassie and other women. Now, with these legal issues getting attention, Shyne believes that karma is catching up to Diddy. Shyne mentions that he has seen Diddy using legal tactics for a long time, but now that Diddy's influence is waning, Shyne feels it's time to share his own version of the story. Many fans are supporting Shyne in this, and one fan even said, "Shyne has always been innocent. As a teenager growing up in 1995 when this happened, I knew Shyne was innocent. I am truly fascinated with Shyne changing up his true experience at the club. Shyne not falling for the Sean Combs apologizes to you." But what do you think about this? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates and watch our other videos for some interesting drama you might have missed.